English as my first language. Hate that about myself. When I was growing up, none of the kids wanted to be friends with me. Or the rich kids would be friends with me, but only until they found out that I wasn't. And there's so many reasons for why Indians would speak English as their first language. Like you could have interstate parents who don't speak the same tongue, so you started speaking English at home, or you grew up abroad, or you're from Bandra West. It could be anything, right? For me, it was because I grew up in Kenya, in Nairobi, Kenya. And because of that, a lot of people have accused me of speaking with a fake accent. And it's true, I do have a fake accent. Can't deny it, right? But when they say speak with your original accent, it's a little tricky because I think my original accent was a Kenyan accent. Because when my parents broke the news to us and said we're moving to India, I was like, why are we moving to India? There is nothing for us over there. Right? What is the point of my life is over here? And that's how I was talking when I moved to Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Can you believe that? And I went to school on the first day and all the kids were like, why are you talking like that? It's like, it's because I'm from Kenya. And they looked at me and went, oh, this new kid is from Canada, it seems. It's like, all right, I guess I'm from Canada now. And I never corrected them, so I got known as a girl from Canada for the rest of my days in school. And I went to school without any stationery, so I had to borrow it from my friends, right? I turned around and I asked my friend, I was like, do you have a ruler? My friend was very confused. She looked at me and said, listen, Canada, India is a democracy. So now I had to point at the pencil case and be like, I'm asking for a ruler. And she picked out one stationery item after the other. And when she got to the ruler, I was like, yeah, that's the one. And then she looked at her friend and she was asking for a scale? What a freak. And I didn't want to be a freak. I wanted to be friends with these kids. And so I thought about how to do this. You could ask me, why don't you just start speaking in Tamil? We were forbidden from speaking in Tamil in my school. We got fined for it. We had to speak in English. So the closest I got to speaking in Tamil was to pick up a Tamil accent. By the end of the week, I was talking like this. Hey girl, you're coming to play, huh? What? Your mother is not allowing a come no. And then that's how I was talking and I made my friends, right? But I picked up a bad habit, this people-pleasing attitude of just speaking the way everybody else was speaking. All right? And I took this habit with me to high school. I met a bunch of British exchange students, right? Immediately felt the need to speak with a British accent. I don't even know how to do that. So they asked me about it. They were like, how did you learn to talk like that? And I said, like what? Well, it was humiliating, and they saw me speaking with my Tamil accent to everybody else in my class, right? So they were like, hey, that's how you talk? Like, you're a fraud. And I was like, caught me red-handed. And one of the kids started making fun of my Tamil accent, so I was pretty offended by it. The other one was woke, so she defended me, and she said, hey, don't make fun of her. She probably knows 5 other languages. You don't? No, I don't. But I knew that this British girl does not know that. So I was like, yeah, I speak 5 other languages, you racist. And then she asked me to prove it. So I spoke Tamil 5 times. And she believed me. This is the problem with growing up abroad, Sometimes a lot of us speak with fake accents, and that's not our fault. Sometimes you have to go abroad to find a better living as an Indian. And I think Indians should cut us some slack. And when I say us, I mean me and Priyanka Chopra, because both of us have the same problem. Another reason why I speak in English is because my mom, when she was pregnant with me, she had only one wish, that I should be able to speak in English fluently. And I was like, wow, you could have wished for me to be rich. I could have spoken the language of money. That works everywhere, right? And this speaking in English has influenced my taste in music. I listen only to English music, and people call me a wannabe for it. And you know what? I am a wannabe. I want to be your friend, all right? I did listen to Hindi music back in the day. I remember when the song came out, Choli ke piche kya. You remember that song? I used to love that song. It was my jam growing up. I used to sing it all around the house. My mom heard me singing it. She said, stop singing that song. It's a dirty song. I was like, why? She answers the question though. Choli mein dil hai mera. behind the blouse is a heart, right? Now it's a clean song. I should be able to sing it, but she forbid me from singing the song. However, at the same time, there was an English song that came out. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this song. Have you heard the song Sweat by a band called Inner Circle? Yeah. Anybody? Yeah? I'll sing the chorus for you. It goes, girl, I wanna make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. So I sang that song all over the house. And my mom, she looked at me and she said, that's a very nice song. I feel like speaking in English has ruined my chances of making it big in stand-up in India, right? I asked people what I should do to become famous in India as a stand-up comedian, and they said, you have to write jokes in Hindi. तो मैंने लिखे हैं हिंदी में. आप सुनोगे मेरे जोक्स. और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है आपके पास अभी 2 मिनट के लिए. तो मैं अभी मुंबई शिफ्ट हुई हूँ और हिंदी सीख रही हूँ. तो एक बार मैं दुकान गई थी कुर्सी खरीदने के लिए. तो मैंने दुकान वाले से पूछा कुर्सी का प्राइस क्या है. उन्होंने बोला कुर्सी का नहीं होता है की होती क्योंकि कुर्सी फीमेल है. तो मैंने कुर्सी के नीचे देखा और पूछा आपको कैसे पता कि ये फीमेल और आप मर्द लोग कुर्सी पे बैठते कैसे हो. उठ के बोलना चाहिए सॉरी मैडम गलती हो गई मुझे माफ़ कीजिएगा. मैंने 2 लोगों से हिंदी सीखी है. एक है वो एकता कपूर. तो जब मैं बात करती हूँ बहुत ड्रामेटिक से बात करती हूँ. एक बार मैं टैक्सी में जा रही थी और भेलपूरी खा रही थी और टैक्सी वाले ने गलत रास्ता ले लिया. तो मैंने बोला अरे भैया आपको गलत फहमी हुई है. उनको शॉक हो गया और पीछे मुड़ के बोला क्या बोला आपने. उस वक्त उन्होंने गाड़ी को रोक दिया. पीछे से एक और गाड़ी ने हमें ठोक दिया. शीशे सब टूट गए. हम भी चौंक गए. तो इस बार मैंने साउंड इफेक्ट के साथ बोला टिडिन टिडिन टिडिन. ये तो अब शगुन हो गया. दूसरे लोग जिनसे मैंने हिंदी सीखी है वो है जो स्टैंड अप कॉमेडी करते हैं उनसे. तो मैंने बहुत सारे गालियाँ सीखी है जैसे मादर चोद और बहन चोद. और मुझे बहुत बुरा लगता है बाप और भाई लोग के लिए. उनको भी तो ज़रा चोद दीजिए आप.